We are in Delhi. This is my first time in India and we have been exploring this ancient city in search of the best street food spots Delhi has to offer. We visited Zakir Nagar in Old Delhi and dined roadside at the hole-in-the-wall spots. We tried some of the best nihari we've had in our life and every type of kebab we could lay our hands on. Delhi is also known as the birthplace of butter chicken, so we tried the two spots who both claim they invented it, and we decide which one is best. And finally, we go to Nama Masjid to eat their famous fried chicken. This was the craziest food trip we've done so far, and to kick it off at our first stop is Afsar Chicken Point to try their famous chicken chengezi. This is our first dish, chicken chengezi. So this is some romali. Romali roti and your boy, the naan. Whoa, that flavour just hits you, doesn't it?
Spicy for you or is normal? This is a little high for me.
This is devilishly spicy. The heat is the first thing that hits you, and it's a blend of spices, but the flavour is so pungent.
Now next.
That's why I didn't want pani puri earlier, because I wanted my first mouthful to be that one. That is just something else. Was it just me or was that fantastic?
That's very good. Very good. Spicy for you, but very spicy for me.
That was exactly the experience I was looking for. Like dastardly spicy food, loads of masala flavour. Like as soon as it touched your lip, you're like, what have I just eaten? And the romali was soft and fresh, dipping in that gravy, banging first spot from Abdul. And now we're going to carry on walking down the road. Apparently we're going for an inverted butter chicken. These roads are absolute chaos as well. This is literally like playing a video game and trying to stay alive. Absolute anarchy. We are literally walking through the middle of the traffic. The pollution is so thick in the air. Whew.
Oh my God, it's like playing game.
Oh, look at these kebabs. These guys are literally making the kebabs by hand off the side of the road. This is our next spot, just trying to cross the road without getting killed. This is just such an experience. Look at this. Making the paratha with his hand on this roasted hot griddle. As the air conditioning fan is blowing the smoke off. And then just frisbees it back to the other side. Dousing the oil over the top. This place is just an absolute sensory overload. The noises, the noise of the traffic, the pollution, the smells, the amount of people, this is just absolute bonkers. I've never seen anything like it. And there's just food wherever you go. And everyone's just staring at you.
That's beef, galouti kebab. That's mutton galouti kebab.
So beef and mutton galouti kebab with a bit of chutney. Going in for the buff one first, because obviously they don't eat cow. Buff, let's try it.
Beef, mutton.
Ooh.
Spicy?
Oh yeah.
Spicy for you, huh?
Woo. I'm loving the spice here. I'm absolutely loving the spice. And the meat just falls apart and produces like a creamy texture, but because you've got the spice behind it, it's just banging. A showman ever true. Whoa! This is absolute madness. The guy is a showman. Those galouti kebabs are absolutely excellent. It's good. How you doing? Hi. Wait, those galouti kebabs. Woo! So next up is literally right next door. Coming for their seekh kebab. Apparently these are the best ones on the street. That's the seekh kebab. Okay. How was it? Best on seekh kebab? Spicy again.
It's spicy. Just eating the spice.
I personally, I like it. Every mouthful of this food just absolutely decks you with a burst of flavour, like immediately. It's so flavoursome. Rich kebab, Wonderfully spiced. My gosh, the food is good here. This is our next one, Medina, famous nihari. Apparently this does the best nihari here. Massive vats of meat, stewed in oil. Whoa. Alright, first thing we're trying, the nihari. Reza, show us what you think. Oh, that's a good shot.
Sorry, I'm just making such a mess here. You want live?
YouTube recording.
That nihari is splendid. My gosh. The sauce again like forms this like kind of consistency. Shut up, Alex. Eat the fuck. The oil of the stock will just reduce into this thick gravy that's like creamy texture. It tastes like Middle Eastern that. Loads of cumin. Garam masala, it's like pungent spice. Flavour is gorgeous. A little bit Moroccan vibes. Okay.
How much was that?
How much?
Yes.
How much?
Dirhams. Yes.
120 dirhams.
13 dirhams.
13 dirhams. What?
Everything with the cola and everything.
This is the best place in Delhi. 13 dirhams for all of that food. This place here, make sure you come when you come. Medina, famous nihari. I've obviously had Indian food outside of India and always thought like, oh, this is really flavoursome, this is really good. And then you have the food here and it just blows everything I've had before out of the water. It's the spices, the masala, it's so pungent, it blows your hair off. And this is what I love. You're just walking down the street, just bumping into places. He's like, oh, I know this place, this chutney's supposed to be really good. Chablis with a bit of mint chutney, red onion.
Totally different.
More spice, more peppery kind of flavour to it.
The texture is very different.
And the texture, yeah, it's a little bit softer. Oh, just like half. A little bit softer, still got that crispy exterior.
A little bit is there.
And the chutney's got like a bit of citrus. Kind of freshens it all up a bit.
That.
God, this place just doesn't mess.
It's the heart of a buffalo.
Okay, buffalo's heart. That's blowing these coals. The heat giving off that is insane. Seekh kebab, tikka kebab. Done. There it is. Our next dish. So this is Talib Kebab Corner. Alright, first up, the buffalo heart. It's actually delicious, but it does need a bit of lime because it's super heavy, it's super spicy. Much better. Put the lime on top. Shamal. So what is this? This is shamal.
Shamal.
What's shamal? So dough?
Bread, sweet bread.
Everywhere you go, there's an oven. There's someone making some food, and everything you see is completely unique. Heat coming out of that oven. There it is. Is it just plain white bread?
It's got nuts and everything, and lots of ghee.
You didn't look too impressed.
It's like really good.
Shirman, this sweet bread. I first put it in my mouth and I was like, oh, it's just bread, it's a bit sweet. And then as you chew it,
Look at the texture of it.
yeah, it gets better and better. Little syrupy sweetness to it. Excellent. Oh yeah, good to see you. Oh yeah, everyone. Yeah, this is crazy, isn't it? The heat of this place. So many people. This is an operation I've never seen anything like it.
Marrow, but remove it. Hello.
Just load it full of chili. The meat is much better here. It hasn't got like a really pungent, heavy spice. But the meat is so much more flavoursome, just tender as well. I think this might even be better than the other one.
And this is the ghee, yeah? With ghee.
It hasn't got like a really pungent, heavy spice, but the meat is so much more flavorsome and just tender as well.
This is better.
I think this might even be better than the other one. We've now ended up in a, what's it called? Make sure. I don't want this camera to get bashed. Oh God, for a moment I thought you were going to make me walk that food off. Good morning. Day 3. I have missed a day. The deli belly got me. It got me. I didn't think it was going to get me, but it did get me. It was tremendous amounts of deli belly, one of the worst deli bellies.
You had to get it. If you would have not get it, it's like you didn't full on experience.
Yeah, I done my British heritage proud by getting deli belly. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. So I'm semi-recovered, and today we're going out filming. We fly tomorrow to get a last day of content. We are going to go to 2 butter chicken places today.
Yeah.
Yep. So 2 butter chicken places. Apparently, then a legal dispute for which one actually created the butter chicken. So we're going to try both, see which one is better, and then street food tonight. Stay tuned.
By the inventors of the butter chicken and dal makhani.
And dal makhani.
So we'll try both.
Which one do I think? I love these.
What are they?
Little onions.
This is the dal makhani, the original.
Today's butter chicken, today's
This is the modern day butter chicken,
original butter chicken.
and that's the original. This looks more like those traditional kind of creamy ones that you see. Looks a lot heavier on the spice, thicker masala, tomato in there. The original gravy fast on its own. Wow. Oh, sweet masala. Very buttery. I think they use much more like heavy masala in there. It's a lot more spice, a lot more peppery, but it's good. Really puts the butter in butter chicken, doesn't it? The taste of butter in butter chicken. Look at that. Thank God you follow me for such wise insights. So this one actually looks creamy. I'll see if I can get you a much creamier, smoother kind of consistency of your gravy. So that's even.
Is there a difference in taste?
Yeah, I think that one's even more creamier. For sure, more buttery. It hasn't got as much like kick-ass flavour as there. I feel this one, the new one, is more like a white boy version of a butter chicken. The old one's more traditional Indian, in my opinion. This is the dal makhani.
See a third dal
That's nice.
makhani. So which one? What is your favorite?
I feel we get more flavour of the lentil in this one. All right, maybe it was just because I've eaten nothing but toast and oats for the last 24 hours, but that was absolutely superb. 100% recommend it. I think overall, I think the older version was definitely the best. A lot more like smokier, pepperier, more masala in there. Creamy, but not sickly creamy. The other one felt like more like a white boy kind of butter chicken, but I think both are absolutely great. Tonight we're going to the other butter chicken restaurant who claim that they had the original recipe. So we're going to taste that one and then see which one we prefer. But in the meantime, I think we're going to go and have a lie down. Still recovering. So this is the second butter chicken restaurant. Our next stop was Moti Mahal, one of the most widely recognised restaurants in Delhi. Now they claim they invented the original butter chicken recipe as far back as 1927. And you know what? I was inclined to believe them, as this restaurant seemed like the land that time forgot. I'm not sure whether it was because we were the only people there or it was deathly silent, but it was giving me vibes of The Shining. However, we tried to look past that and judge the food on merit. And don't get me wrong, it was a great butter chicken. It was less spicy, had a milder flavour than the other one from this morning, and it was much creamier. But would I come back here? Probably not. So we finished up. I think I actually preferred the one earlier this morning. But both the two are really, really good butter chickens. Now we're going to Old Delhi near Najm Masjid. It's like an apocalypse. This is absolute mayhem. So this is Old Delhi, huh? That's the bazaar there.
We're only having seekh kebab here, that's it.
Of course, it's seekh kebab.
Looks like Kubida.
Looks like Kebab. This is the place that I've been recommended a lot to visit, Kareem's. This part feels old, doesn't it? The mutton neck, first off. Bit dry. Nice masala flavour, very smoky, but a little bit dry. Thank you. It's the goat brain curry. So I asked you guys on my Instagram story, what should I try when I go to Delhi? And the majority of you voted for this one here. This is the goat brain curry from Kareem's.
This was only better than the last time, but not better than the first one.
We were just saying, the set better than the last place, but not as good as the place on the first time.
This is.
So overall, I think Kareem's was good. Mine was a little bit overcooked. The brain curry was delicious, but there was so much oil. Considering our condition, we didn't want to risk it. So we're going to press on a little bit further up. We've got two more places we want to hit. One is a tandoori chicken, one is an inverted butter chicken. This place is crazy. So this is the next place. Marinated northern chicken. So I've got high hopes for this. Just taking some of the semi-cooked ones, chucking back in that oil. So prep it, they cut it.
Like it goes there?
Yeah, give it to the baba. He drops it in the oil. Much better. So he's literally taken up, semi-cooked, cut up in the oil. Which is really good. That is excellent.
Wow.
Really, really crispy on the outside.
Wow, it's juicy.
Man, and it's so juicy. Excellent. Make sure to come here. This literally feels post-apocalyptic. I mean that in the visuals. There's no way of saying it. So I don't really know what an inverted butter chicken would look like. Apparently this is it. I mean, I thought there was enough butter in there personally, but clearly I don't know my butter chicken. And then gets the butter and just pours it in. Woo! Look at that. Reza. Butter chicken. Wow. That is delicious. One of my top dishes now. Just taste of boiling butter, and I absolutely love that. Just boiled butter and it's fantastic. I actually think that is the best thing that I've had. One of the best things. Just melted butter flavour just infused into the meat. Nice like citrusy marinade on it just to lighten up the butter. But it was really good. I'm not sure, but I think this may be our final stop. And if it is, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.